Today marks day 3 of the impeachment hearings into President Trump. 4 witnesses scheduled to testify before the House of Representatives Intelligence Committee today as part of the investigation. Yahoo Finance's Jessica Smith joins us from Washington, D.C. with the latest. So, Jess, help us out here. What are the headlines if we've been paying too much attention to the markets?
We've covered a lot of ground today. These hearings have been going on since 9 o'clock this morning. Right now, we're hearing from 2 witnesses that Republicans requested. Tim Morrison, he is a former National Security Council official, and Kurt Volker, who was the former special envoy to Ukraine. He's accused of being part of an underground diplomatic channel on Ukraine policy. And earlier this morning, lawmakers heard from another NSC official, Lt.Col Alexander Vindman, and Jennifer Williams, who is an aide to Vice President Pence. They were both on that July 25th call between President Trump and the Ukrainian president. Williams said the call was unusual, and Vindman said it was inappropriate, and he reported it out of a sense of duty. Let's watch.
It is improper for the President of the United States to demand a foreign government investigate a U.S. citizen and a political opponent. I was also clear that if Ukraine pursued an investigation, it was also clear that if Ukraine pursued an investigation into the 2016 elections, the Bidens and Burisma, it would be interpreted as a partisan play. This would undoubtedly result in Ukraine losing bipartisan support, undermining U.S. national security, and advancing Russia's strategic objectives in the region.
President Trump hit back, telling reporters that the hearings were a disgrace. The White House press secretary put out a statement saying the hearings were illegitimate, and she went on to say, in part, today's hearing only further exposes that Chairman Schiff and the Democrats are simply blinded by their hatred for Donald Trump and rabid desire to overturn the outcome of a free and fair election. We still have quite a while to go today, and then there are 5 more witnesses set to testify this week, so we'll be sure to keep you updated on what we learn from all of these witnesses. Jen?
So, Jess, we also have just kind of regular news. The House voting on a stopgap funding measure. This is all about a government shutdown. Is one averted now? And if so, for how long?
It is not averted yet. The House voted on this bill, passing this short-term spending bill to avoid a government shutdown by Thursday, but the Senate still has to pass it, and President Trump still has to sign it. That's expected to happen, but we still have to get through those hoops before we can say it's completely averted. This bill would keep current funding levels through December 20th, but there is still the big issue here, which is President Trump's border wall, funding for that wall. Lawmakers in the White House have not been able to agree on that, so we'll see if they can find compromise and avoid a Christmas shutdown.
Jessica Smith with the very latest from Washington, D.C.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.